Alright guys, it's Frogfoot Holler time. How y'all doing out there in Froggy Land? I'm Michael and my nephew Colton is behind the camera today. And as you can see, we're in one of my gardens. And well, this garden right here is oddly enough the smaller of the gardens this year. I'm gonna have my peas, I'm gonna have some tomatoes, I'm gonna have some squash, I got my potatoes in here. I got onions and I got spinach and I got lettuce and I got empty rows that I gotta put more stuff in. And guess what? I got some squash to plant today. Yay, squash. All right, so the wind is actually really bad here today. So we're gonna be doing some garden maintenance and we'll be using the tiller and we'll be using Hoss and we'll be using Mr. Smiley to get all that done, and we'll be doing that in super frog mode. But with any bit of luck, y'all get to hear my pretty voice again. All right guys, I'm gonna jump into super frog mode. Let's get hopping. Alright guys, we are back from super frog mode. Do the froggy dance, do the froggy dance, I do the froggy dance. Alright guys, so we have done quite a bit, and as you can see, with a little bit of work, your garden can go from to A. Alright, so we got all that done, and now we are going to be planting some squash. I got 20 squash plants here. I got 4 different varieties. I have Slick Pick, Gentry. Wait, these are 2 different varieties. Slick Pick and Gentry. And they're kind of like a long neck, straight neck squash. Then I have One Ball and Sunburst. The One Ball, literally, ball squash, like this. The Sunburst is a patty pan. So we're gonna be getting those in the ground today. And yes, I know my plants are a little close to each other, but that's the way I'm gonna plant them. All right, so we're gonna get froggy and hop on this in super frog mode. Super frog mode, do the frog dance, do the frog dance. All right, let's jump on this. Guys, so we got 19 of the 20 planted. So I wanted to show you how we actually plant our squash. And if you've seen one of our other videos, you've seen it before, but I'm showing it again, y'all. All right, so this right here is the Slick Pick squash. And you can actually see a little bit of the roots coming out right here. And well, they're actually starting to get root bound. So we got to get these things in the ground. All right, so all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take and dig a nice big hole here, about double the size of the container. See? All right, now I don't wanna go too much above the dirt level here. So I'm right at the right depth. Now to get these out of the container, you can take your fingers, hold around the stem like that, not too tightly. Hold the dirt in, give it a couple of taps, and if it doesn't come immediately out, take and squish the sides a little bit. And what will happen is, voila, you are now got a root ball. So, as you can see, this thing is root bound. That means all the roots are starting to curl up around here. And we caught these a little early, so it's not too bad. All you do is just take your fingers and tease the roots, kind of like you're scratching a dog, and get those roots loose, just like that. All right, get him in the ground, put some dirt around him, pack him down. Remember, you want to pack your plants like this to get any air pockets that may be there out. And we do a little swirl so that way it helps hold water in. And voila, you now have a planted plant. In this case, a planted squash plant. All right, so I'm going to show you a little bit about my taters real quick. All right, guys, we are at my tater rows. All right, so I have 6 tater rows. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tater rows, y'all. And they're coming up beautifully. All right, so here's the thing. Y'all notice that in the walkways here, we haven't done anything. And I have weeds growing on top of the mounds themselves. Well, here's the thing. I have to re-hill these things. Yay, I get to re-hill my taters, re-hilling my taters. All right, so my potatoes are a indeterminate style potato, which means they grow multiple layers, one on top of the other. And as much dirt as I can pack on them, the more layers I'll get. So, we'll be actually re-hilling these things real soon. Now, the reason why I've let them get this tall, especially like this right here, I should have re-hilled this one already. But if you look right beside it, right here, I have a itty bitty tater plant coming up. And I wanted all the tater plants possible to come up before I did any re-hilling. Because you don't actually cover the potato plants up with dirt. You just bring the dirt to the tater plants. It's kind of like, well, putting your hands on the side of your head. This is the dirt. This is your plant. You just go whoop like this. All right, so we're going to be doing that real soon, y'all. I probably messed up my hair real good on that one. But we'll be doing this real soon, and hopefully, Lord willing, the creek don't rise, it don't rain tomorrow, so we'll actually be able to do this tomorrow. All right, guys, this has been Michael with Frogfoot Holler. I'm going to leave y'all with some chickens.